Hello and a very good evening to you. Welcome to your primetime news bulletin at 9, live on MTV Sports and Shakti TV from our News First Center here in Colombo. I'm Shahin Jurangpati.
And I'm Arundhati Mudannaika. First to look at the stories making headlines this evening.
Headlines on News First at 9.
Officers attached to the police unit that raided a casino transferred. External degree programs of the Kelaniya and Jawaharlal universities halted. Motorcycle helmet regulations to be strictly enforced.
News First at 9.
In our top story tonight,
23 officers attached to the Colombo Organised Crimes Division of Sri Lanka Police Headquarters have been transferred with immediate effect.
2 police inspectors, 2 police sub-inspectors, 3 police sergeants and 15 police constables attached to the Organised Crimes Division in Colombo have been transferred in this manner. A female officer is among the police officers who are being transferred. Police media spokesperson SSP Ajit Rohana states that the 23 officers were transferred as they had served in the division for a long period of time. 3 police officers who had been attached to the division since its inception in 2003 have not been transferred, while 21 police officers who had completed only 1.5 years of service were transferred. 2 of the police officers who were transferred had not even completed 6 months of service in the division, while 2 police constables who serve as computer operators have also been transferred. The 23 officers have been transferred to 23 police divisions, including Vaunia, Trincomalee, Batticaloa, Kantale, Bandaravilla, Nora Elia and Hatton. Since the inception of the Colombo Organised Crimes Division, the best officers from around the island, who are experts in the investigation of special crimes and possesses adequate experience, have been recruited to the division. Incidentally, 19 of the officers who were thus transferred raided an illegal casino establishment in the town hall area in Colombo recently. A special police team of the Organised Crimes Division attached to the police headquarters raided an illegal casino in the town hall area last evening. The raid was carried out after obtaining a search warrant from court. Issuing a media release bearing the signature of police media spokesperson SSP Ajit Rohana, the police headquarters notes that the transfers were given based on the recommendations of DIG IM Karnaratne, who overlooks the crimes division. The release further notes that 2 police constables attached to the division were arrested and placed in remand custody for robbing a sum of 100,000 rupees from a businessman in Madapata on the 9th of September. Following the incident, DIG IM Karnaratne had handed over a report to IGP NK Ilangakon on the 24th of October. According to the media release, the report recommends that officers who had served over a year in this division be transferred and new officers be attached to the division. The police headquarters reiterates through the release that the transfers are in no way connected to the raid conducted on the 3rd of November, as the transfers were authorized on the 24th of October. Replacement officers have been assigned to the division. The director of the division remains and operations are continuing as usual under his direction.
Colombo town hall එක ළඟ තිබිච්ච වායු සමීකරණය කරන ලද බూరు තිප්පොලක්.
An air-conditioned gambling center set up in town hall was raided by the Organised Crimes Division and arrests were made. Many powerful government politicians are aware of this center. People who enforce the law should be promoted. However, what the government did was transfer these individuals. This clearly shows the government's policy on casinos.
නමුත් ආණ්ඩුව කරේ අය මාරු කළා දාපි. ඒකෙම පැහැදිලි ආණ්ඩුවේ ප්‍රතිපත්තිය කැසිනෝ බూరు පොළවල් පවත්වාගෙන යාම.
And welcome back to the news. The enrolling of students for the external degree programs of the Kelaniya and Sri Jawaharlal universities have been temporarily halted.
The Secretary to the Ministry of Higher Education states that it will be introducing a new program to boost the quality of the external degree program.
Annually, over 20,000 students join the external degree program for arts at the Kelaniya University, while nearly 10,000 students enroll in the same program offered at the University of Sri Jawaharlal. According to university sources, over 50% of students who register for the external degree program pass out as graduates. We passed the advanced level examination with great difficulty and we cannot obtain an education with the university due to limited opportunities. The external degree program was our only relief. About 20,000 students enter university after their A-levels. The external degree program was one way of fulfilling their dreams of becoming graduates. Now there is a crisis in this program as well. Vice Chancellor of the Kelaniya University, Professor Sarath Amunugama notes that the university will suspend enrolling students until the external degree program is restructured. Professor Amunugama states that the university is preparing to restructure the external degree program to reflect and match the quality of an internal degree as well as to cater to the existing job market. Meanwhile, Professor Praneeth Abesundara of the Sri Jayawardenepura University says the university has suspended enrolling students as it is modernizing the external degree program.
Why do they need to stop enrolling students if all they want to do is improve the quality of the program? What are they trying to do? This is not an issue pertaining to the quality of the program. They are ensuring that students turn towards private universities. Steps need to be taken to improve the quality of the external degree program. However, it is doubtful whether the intervention made by the officials are interventions done with good intentions. If teachers who serve in the government schools wish to climb up the ladder in the education field, they need these external degrees. This action has left intelligent young minds helpless. They established private universities and created a market for education. Now they are trying to curtail the external degree program to divert these students to private universities. This government has stopped the external degree program until a new program is introduced. We believe that this change will never come. The government wants to eventually shut down the free university education system. They want students to pay the private universities to obtain a degree. The University Grants Commission has raised issues about the quality of education given to external graduates. These external degree holders attend classes and sit for examinations after memorizing their work. This is an old technique. This does not provide graduates required by the job market. We have seen this. This step is to rectify this issue. Nowhere have we mentioned that we have stopped enrolling students in a bid to stop this program.
There has been much speculation and debate in India over whether or not Prime Minister Dr. Manmohan Singh should attend the Commonwealth Heads of Government meeting to be held next week in Sri Lanka.
That's right, Arundhati. Now let's take a look back at what has transpired in the Indian political stage so far regarding Dr. Singh's participation.
The turmoil over India's participation in CHOGM began earlier this year when Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu, Jayalalitha Jairam, urged the Indian Prime Minister Dr. Manmohan Singh not only to shift the Commonwealth Heads of Government meeting from Colombo, but also boycott the meeting. Last month, the government of Southern Tamil Nadu state moved a resolution in the Provincial Assembly demanding India to boycott the meet in Colombo as a mark of protest. However, the core committee of the Indian Congress Party granted approval to Indian Prime Minister Dr. Manmohan Singh to attend the Commonwealth Heads of Government meeting in Sri Lanka. The committee had concluded that India should continue with its existing policies in the international platform, adding that the summit should not be considered as an issue between India and Sri Lanka. On the 31st of October, DMK Chief M. Karunanidhi reiterated that India should boycott the Commonwealth Heads of Government meeting in Colombo and that if Prime Minister Dr. Manmohan Singh were to attend CHOGM Colombo 2013, the Prime Minister's party will have to face the consequences. Meanwhile, Indian Foreign Minister Salman Khurshid emphasized that India will not follow Canada in boycotting the Commonwealth Heads of Government meeting in Colombo.
4.1 million Tamil people reside in Sri Lanka. The Prime Minister should go and meet with these people. After he meets with them, if he goes to Colombo for Chogam, he can say to the entire world that we are with the Tamil people. Our country has a domestic policy and a foreign policy. Such decisions have to be taken carefully. We are keeping the sentiments of people in Tamil Nadu in mind, and the government is considering everything. I understand there is a certain domestic and foreign policy. However, Chogam should be kept away from it, and our Prime Minister must visit Colombo.
Yesterday, leader of the Viduthalai Thirutthaka Kachi, Thol Thirumavelan, said that India, through its boycotting of Chogam, can isolate Sri Lanka and rope in friendly countries to vote against handing over the Commonwealth chairperson in office to President Mahinda Rajapaksa. However, the leader of the Indian People's Party, Dr. Subramanian Swamy, stated that Indian Premier Dr. Manmohan Singh should attend the Chogam in Sri Lanka and should meet with the Sri Lankan President and engage in discussions with the Chief Minister of the Northern Province, C.V. Vigneswaran, on the issues faced by the Tamil community.
Time now for the newspaper cartoon of the day.
Regulations on the use of protective helmets while riding motorbikes will be strictly enforced with immediate effect.
Police media spokesperson SSP Ajit Rona stated that motorcyclists should wear helmets with chin straps and the helmet should not cover the whole face. SSP Ajit Rona reiterated that motorcyclists need to wear helmets where the face can be identified and therefore tinted visors are not allowed. He added that the use of substandard helmets is a root cause for the increased number of motor accidents. Director General of the World Intellectual Property Organization, Dr. Francis Gurry, says a lack of correspondence between economic reality and political architecture creates a fertile breeding ground for a lack of trust.
And Dr. Francis Gurry expressed this view at the Lakshman Khadaragam Memorial Oration last evening at the Sri Lanka Foundation Institute.
A gathering including politicians, dignitaries and representatives from various fields attended the event.
Members of Parliament. I think the acceleration of history is evident also in the speed with which geopolitical shift is occurring in the world. There are many measures, of course, of this shift. Geopolitical change and the speed with which it is occurring presents a challenge of adaptation for the international organisations. There is a growing disjunction between, on the one hand, economic reality and, on the other hand, political architecture. Change is working its way through the system. A lack of correspondence between economic reality on the one hand and political architecture on the other hand is a fertile breeding ground for a lack of trust, which is that fragile commodity upon which the possibility of a shared view of a problem and its solution and thus agreement rests.